Thanks for coming, though. Really appreciate it. It's awesome to get out on the court and work with these young women. They're so hungry to learn and very dedicated to improving every single day. And it's a joy to coach, even though today might not have seemed in certain drills. It's a joy to coach a group of people that really want to learn and really want to get better. And it just makes it fun coming to practice every single day, and that's what we're working hard. We talk about controlling our effort every single day, and because that's what we can control, our effort and our attitude. And if we could just take one step closer to our goal every single day, then that's all we can ask of each other. So it's been fun. We started official practice on October 1st, and the biggest challenge has been players coming in and out due to injury. And so we don't really know every single day like who's in what drills, and not that we don't know, but it's just a challenge, I guess, as coaches to really get a practice plan when kids are in and out of drills and in and out of practices based on their injuries. And I think that's been not only the biggest challenge for us as coaches, but for them as a team to develop some sort of continuity with each other. What else can I open up with besides I appreciate you guys being here. And we're going to work really, really hard, and that's one thing that we can control is our effort and our attitude every day, and we will get better through that.
Are you getting to the point where you're running out of bodies? You need some people to walk on?
Yeah,
for practice sake, or how bad is it injury-wise?
Well, no. Right now, we've had some kids try out. They haven't made the team. There's no desperation. We have some players that are going to be slowly getting themselves back onto the court, but in the interim, it's just been a challenge, and so our coaches have had to get out there and practice. Our male practice players, are usually out here. Sometimes it's a challenge having morning practices to get them in the gym because of their class schedule, and that's been pretty difficult for us to have to be able to go 5-on-5 because we don't always have 10 that are able to get out there. Like, not 10 of our own players. Gosh, if we had 10 of our own players, I might sing a song, but 10 just bodies.
Like, you able to give us an update then on the injuries or on like who is out for the season?
Kind of. I can't be specific with some things, as you guys know the HIPAA laws. Kelly Kingma had to medically retire due to wrist surgeries on both wrists. As you guys I think from back in the spring, Brianna Ruiz medically retired due to her ACLs. Let's see who else had to medically retire. I feel like some more people. As you guys know, I think you are aware that Gigi is out for another, because of her ACLs. So she was going to be out no matter what this year due to that. So she's another body that's out. And then we have kids that are, Natalie Romeo is out indefinitely for medical reasons, and that's all I can mention in regard to that. And then we have some other kids that are, nursing injuries or things that they're making their way back on the court. Like today you saw Hannah with her hand all taped up, but to us that was huge because she's been in this big, huge brace and not able to do much of anything for 6 weeks. So she's coming back after breaking her hand in 2 spots. Melanie will eventually get back out on the court, hopefully within the next 2 weeks. I mean, it was the first time that she's done something, even for about a week or so now. Kiara and Missy are both nursing lower body extremity injuries that they've had since last January. And so they're 2 people that hopefully will be back on the court by next week as well. And then Deja has a lower body extremity injury that is just out indefinitely.
What's this been like for you? I mean, I came here a few months ago, super excited,
Yeah.
Super enthusiastic, and then losing a player one by one.
Yeah.
Transfers, all these players are going down. How have you been managing
Well, I just kind of try to think like our players have gone through adversity, being a coaching change, a roster change, you know, and so I've asked them to respond positively, right? And I've asked them to continue to just put your best foot forward every single day and give your best effort no matter what the circumstance is, you know, and there's no place that's fantasy island and there's no such thing as utopia, and there's going to be challenges in your life every single day from here until for the rest of your life. And the same thing and then that goes for us as coaches and for myself. Like, I can't ask them to fight through adversity in a positive manner and then have a pity party because we're losing players. And so, those were the cards that have been dealt, and I can't change it. And so instead of being miserable every single day because another kid's out and another kid's out, and you know, pretty soon we're down to like 3 or 4 players in practice, I just have to give my energy in a positive manner to the girls that can practice, and then make sure that the girls that are not practicing still understand that we care for them and that we. But yeah, it's not easy. You know, it's not easy. But you know, life isn't easy either, and you know, we're definitely been challenged. We came for the highest of highs in the spring, and we knew that it was going to take some time, and you just don't always anticipate the injuries.
Do you have an idea as to what type of team you'll put out there on the 12th then? I mean, like, are you going to be able to run what you normally have to run, or is it because of the bodies that it'll be maybe like a hybrid?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're used to playing 10, 11, 12 players. I mean, that's just our style. So we certainly haven't been able to do most of the things that we've done in the past, and so there is definitely some modifications that have been made on both ends of the floor, and with regards to just a philosophy with this particular group. But I will say that I will guarantee you that we will have 5, and those 5 will play really, really hard. And that's all I can really control. If I had a crystal ball and I could tell you on November 12th that we'd have 11 players suited up and ready to go, you know, then I might go buy a lottery ticket today. I don't know if that's something I could foresee. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really, it's day by day I hear about how kids are responding. Like this morning, you know, I get a text at 7 o'clock this morning that one of our freshmen is, you know, her ankle is, you know, not feeling great, and she's been in practice every day, and then all of a sudden today she couldn't practice, you know, because of something that went on in the training room last night or whenever she went and saw the trainer late last night, and they reevaluated this morning on her arrival, and they said today she needs a day off. Hopefully she'll be back in tomorrow with some treatment and some rest, but. So things like that, you know, you can't control the uncontrollables, and I just have to focus on, okay, who we have, let's go hard, let's talk to each other, let's get better today.
You know, for someone who likes a pressure defense, do you do something radical and play zone, or you know, do you back up?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's. I mean, we're trying to implement our philosophy, but we just have to modify it a little bit, you know, and so we want to teach some of the same concepts, and certainly want to teach the terminology. One thing that's been, you know, really unique, and that's taking over a program anywhere, and it happened 9 years ago when we went over to Long Beach State from USC. Like, everybody is a freshman, right? This is my first year. We might have seniors you know, that are labeled seniors, but we're all first year together. Everybody's learning together. So our young kids aren't learning from our older kids. You know, the older kids aren't modeling what to do for our younger players. So it takes time, and it just slows the process down because we're teaching every step of the way, and they don't really have each other, you know, when they're on the sidelines to look and model at it, because everybody's learning the terminology at the same time. So it takes time, but that's taking over any program. It just would be nice to have a few more bodies.
If you could put a starting 5 out there today, who runs you off? Who's your point person? Or do you have a point guard, point forward? Is it everybody's going to be a point?
I mean, we try to tell them that we're positionless, in the sense that we want everybody to be able to decision make, handle the ball, initiate our offense, you know, and that's our overall philosophy. However, we're not all there with our skill set and whatnot, and to be honest with you, we've been running our senior walk-on that we gave a scholarship 2 weeks ago as our point guard, you know, and she's done a fantastic job, Jenna Mosier, and she's one that probably hasn't played a second and until now, and she's going to get out there and run the offense. But it's by committee. I mean, we're going to decision make. We're going to handle the ball by committee, and we're going to play defense as a group as well. So it's not, the offense isn't going to be run through one person. So if that's what you're asking, absolutely not. And the defense isn't going to be captained by one person. It's all five, and that's really our philosophy as well.
Was Jenna a recruited walk-on?
No, she was a walk-on and was on the team last year as well, and she's a senior, and we recognized how extremely hard she's worked, and I mean, she's just an amazing young lady on the court, off the court, with her teammates, and we rewarded her with a scholarship 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Did she play at all last year?
No. She was on the team.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's never had a minute?
I don't know. That would be don't quote me on that
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
How did she react to that?
Oh, she was, I mean, the team tackled her. We announced it in front of, maybe that wasn't smart, huh, right? But we announced it after practice one day at Center Circle, and everybody just got fired up, and people were crying, and then it got all of us crying, and she was just, it was well deserved. She earned it. It wasn't given to her. She earned it, and she's in incredible shape, and she takes time and comes in and watches film, and she cares about her craft, and she's a great role model for the younger players. So yeah, she was super excited and got on the phone and talked to her mom and dad, and the players love her to death, and so it was just a really special moment.
Coaching 101 is the blockout the outside noise
Yeah.
program, because so-called guys like us say either good things or bad things, but
Mm-hmm.
the Pac-12 media picked your team for last, and some of your players have told me, we want that. We
Yeah.
want that underdog mentality. Is
Yeah.
it a rallying cry this year? Can it be
Yeah,
a
we have nothing to
motivation?
lose. Yeah, I mean, we're just playing free, right? We're concentrating on us. We don't care about what the media has to say about us, as long as we're taking care of business and we know we're doing things the right way, you know, with high character and good and high class and together, and we support one another, and we don't point the finger. And so yeah, if the media picks us 12th, we expected it, so it wasn't like it was, you know, breaking news, and it is. It's kind of like, okay, now we just have nothing to lose and we have everything to prove, right? And we're really not trying to prove it to anybody but to ourselves, right? And we work hard for ourselves every single day and for our program, and to put our program back into national prominence. And that's baby steps every single day. And we're working really, really hard to be the overachievers this year.